Hey loves! Look, I know what you're thinking. Where the heck have you been, Michelle? Really? If you haven't been following me on Snapchat or Periscope or Twitter or Instagram, which is one of my favorites, you probably are like, wow, you even look different. Yes, I do. I've dyed my hair blonde. Yes, it is blonde. And I haven't been on YouTube in about, well, pretty much the whole summer. So I wanted to dedicate this video to kind of tell you guys about my summer, what has happened so far. And I mean, it's almost over. So yeah, pretty much the whole summer. So as you guys know, I had the Journey to Jersey vlogs. And it just showed you guys how I moved from South Carolina to New Jersey. I have been in such a transition mode this whole summer, and for those of you who have kind of been through a relocation or have relocated or are a military family or have just been through any sort of life transition, you know how it is. It takes you a little bit to kind of get back into the groove of things and just kind of create a routine, just something that works for you. So first things first, of course, let's address the hair. It is blonde. I wanted to go blonde a second time because I feel like the first time I really didn't give it a chance, and it was such a bad first experience that I just wanted to try one more time just because. And I loved the color eventually so much. Only thing it was that just the initial experience was a little like, ugh, why? I basically had to cut off my hair. But I wanted to go back to blonde, and so I went back to blonde. Don't worry, we'll be addressing the hair and how I did that in another video. But yes, I am blonde. That's how my summer started. We moved here up in June. Yeah, it was in June. We had finally moved in and settled in. Then right after that, we went on vacation to Puerto Rico. Actually, before then, it was the 4th of July weekend, and we had some friends from South Carolina come up to New York and celebrate the 4th of July. So we were with them. I took some footage and lots of pictures, and that was a lot of fun. It was the very first time that I've ever seen the Macy's fireworks, which I grew up here and I've never seen them like in person live. So it was cool seeing it live in person. It was a great experience. I think everyone should do it at least one time in their life. After that, I think it was about a week and a half later, still unpacking, still living out of boxes. I know it's a shame, but it took us a while to kind of like, we had a lot of stuff. Yeah, we had a lot of stuff, and so it took us a while to kind of get out of the boxes. Anyway, we went to Puerto Rico. So we were in Puerto Rico for 2 weeks. I think that a 2-week vacation sounds good and is ideal, but when you're actually on it, it gets pretty long, especially the way we took our vacation. And so the way we took our vacation was we spent, I think it was 2 or 3 days in San Juan, which is the city area. So we were able to enjoy the local beach right there. We were in a nice hotel. Then by the 2nd or 3rd day, we ended up going into like the jungle, like Orocovis, Barranquitas. It's like in the middle of the country. We were there for maybe a week and like a day or 2. So that was a long week, but other than that, it was a good time. Then right after that, my parents stayed because we did travel with my parents, which was another experience. They're like my little children now. Curtis and myself, we went back to San Juan and we stayed in a really cute like boutique hotel near Condado Beach, which is a beautiful, beautiful blue sea type of beach. It was just gorgeous. And we actually had an excursion where we spent the whole day there, and they had like umbrellas and chairs laid out and things like that. So it was a lot of fun to enjoy with Curtis. It wasn't Curtis's first time there, but it was his first time actually enjoying like a vacation type of atmosphere, because the first time was when my grandfather passed away in 2012. I believe it was 2012 or 2013. I'm getting my years mixed up at the moment, but it was about 2 or 3 years ago. And so that was such a rushed trip that it was kind of like he didn't get time to really get to know the island. So we had a really good time enjoying ourselves, each other. Right after that, we came back home, and then about a week later, yeah, about a week later, we had to drive to Greensboro, North Carolina to attend the Market America International Convention, and it was insane. The energy was crazy. I loved it. I was actually that same night that we arrived, which was, we left around 6 o'clock in the morning, New Jersey, or we left New Jersey at around 6 o'clock in the morning. We got there around like 3 or 4, and there was a reception dinner around 6 or 7. I can't remember now. I'm kind of like trying to go through a timeline. But anyway, as soon as we got there, I was actually being recognized for the motives challenge that I went for. It felt so good to be able to kind of go after something, like a goal, without being told that you have to go after that goal. You know, when you just do something for yourself and you actually achieve it, it just feels so good, and I think everyone should do it. So I was being recognized at that dinner, and then throughout the convention, it was just high energy, highly motivated people, self-motivated people, team players, and it was just an awesome experience, and I think everyone should experience that type of atmosphere at least once in their life. And it brings me to just letting you guys know, I mean, it's pretty obvious down below what my new name is for my channel, and everything that I'm operating under is loveMichelleAna, and I basically did a blog post, but just to kind of give you a glimpse of what that blog post is about. It's kind of about how, you know, when change is coming and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do it, or it's hard to make that decision, but you know it's going to be good. I mean, change never feels good, but you know that better has to occur. So I did a blog post about how I had been feeling about myself transitioning into a just a bigger person, and how I just transitioned into a whole new person as far as mentality and things that I've been doing for myself and my family, and goals that I've had been thinking about. And it's just, you kind of go through this period where you're like, okay, I need to make a turn, or else I'm gonna be kind of going down this complacent road for the rest of my life. So check out that blog post. Of course, I'll post it in the description box so that you guys see what I'm talking about and you guys can read it. But check out loveMichelleAna.com, and you'll just see a lot of the things that I've been up to and what I've been doing. I know I haven't been here in front of the camera in forever, but I am still working. I'm still getting stuff done for you guys. So I hope you guys follow me in my other platforms so that you guys can definitely still stay connected with me. And going back to the timeline of my summer, August really was just really chill. Like I said, it was a lot about just thinking about changing things and just doing it, and not worrying about what people say or what people may think you've failed at or anything. Also, I just attended Curl Fest, which was an awesome experience. It was a hot experience. It was in Prospect Park in Brooklyn, New York, and I just love meeting people. Like, is that weird? Like, I just love meeting new people, and I met a couple new people there, and it's just a great atmosphere to come and just see different curl patterns. Like, my husband was like, I didn't even know there was that many curl patterns in this world. Yeah, there is. That's pretty much my crazy summer. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's Labor Day weekend, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. And I've been thinking about doing videos in Spanish, and I'm afraid to say it, but it's something that I know I should do. Why not, right? Especially since I speak Spanish. So, to all my Latinas, ¿ustedes quieren que yo haga video en español? No sé. Estaba pensando, pero no sé. So let me know. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to. If not, I mean, whatever. I'll kick it out the door. So now that you guys are all updated with my summer, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to see you in my next video real